So, Eric, how are we doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. All right, this is in between appointment 2 and 3 for your dietary analysis that we've been doing this spring.
Right.
Now, going over your low sill test at your first appointment, we had your plaque at fair and your gingival assessment at good. Now, coming through the second appointment, we have your plaque at good, which is an improvement, and your gingival at good, which is maintenance.
All right.
So now through that, I had you do a 5-day food diary, which came out as good, not many variations, and some high sodium items that we're going to discuss, possibly switching out or, substituting for something healthier. Through your personal history, I saw that you eat with your family and you have a awesome knowledge about decay promoting items. Now, we do know that, things stick to your teeth and, you have to brush to get the biofilm off. So through that, we will discuss that a little bit, and we're also going to go over your activity level, which at this moment, unfortunately, you're not consuming enough calories to maintain your energy level. You might not believe it, but just, taking out the trash burns calories, and we have to maintain enough caloric intake to maintain our energy level, which could also have to do with, your vitamin deficiencies and a lot of the things that are going on with that. Presently, due to your 5-day food diary, I brought it down to your caries risk and your decay promoting risk. Both were low to moderate, which is excellent. Not many people can say that.
Nice.
And a lot of that has to do with your nutritional factors and what you eat and how, sticky it is and stuff like that. Whereas you're not eating many sweets and cookies and candies, you're eating more of the vegetables and things along those lines. Now, because you are eating so many vegetables and eating so much rice, it doesn't really give you enough variations in your diet. We had discussed that previously a little bit, and unfortunately that promotes a general health risk. We want to make sure that you're getting all the vitamins so you can maintain your energy, you can maintain oral health, because a lot of those things, especially with your vitamin D deficiency, we want to make sure that you're consuming other things that'll give you that if you decide that you don't want to take the supplement, and that goes along with bone structure and all of that business. So some of the recommendations that I have written down are suggestions for your breakfast and suggestions for your lunch, which go along with the recommended amount for your energy and your activity level. And some of them are cereal and fruit and milk, which goes along with 2 ounces of whole grains, 1 cup of fruit, half dairy. So it gets you all of the items that you need, and might be a little mixed matched, but you can always substitute other things out and put things in that fall within that category. So it still gives you the same vitamins and nutrients that you need. So I'll give that to you. And also along here, this is currently from your 5-day food diary, whole grains that you are eating. So they're targeted for what's recommended for, again, your activity level, your caloric intake that you should be taking in, and what vitamins you would need to, have the optimal general health. This is the averages that you've eaten right here, and the status as to what is specified. And as you can see, a lot of these are unfortunately under. So you are taking in those items, but not in the recommended amount. And do you get some residual effects like fatigue or anything like that occasionally?
Not really.
Not really.
But probably from school.
Yeah, tired.
Stress, tired.
I feel you on that one.
Yes.
And so to fix this, we have, again, those recommendations, the suggestion 1 and suggestion 2. So 2 different things to do, and I also printed out a few others in case these, don't coordinate or, don't really work to your liking. They don't float your boat, per se.
All right.
And yeah. And then we have kind of a further depiction of what I just went over with you for milk and meats and beans, fruits, vegetables, and again, more suggestions. You know, you have a little craving every once in a while for that fast food items that you said in your personal history you don't care to eat, but you do eat them. So instead of that, and a lot of your high sodium items actually were those. And you had told me that you understand that those are decay promoting, those are, you know, not so good for your general health. So I wrote down some suggestions and things that you can substitute for those, and I think you'll like those. And then we also have a tally sheet of the same exact things through, you know, what happened on day 1, what happened on day 2, etc., so on and so forth. And then following, more recommendations for you. So I'm going to give you this, and what's going to happen is we have one more appointment where we're going to go over, again, your plaque and your gingiva assessments for the low silt test. And after reading these suggestions and incorporating them into your everyday habits, we'll see how that affects your gingiva. And then we can further go on into, you know, is it a positive? Is it a negative? Does it fit your lifestyle? Does it not? And if it doesn't, we can always come up with more recommendations or more substitutions that coordinate better with your lifestyle. Like school, we can coordinate with things that, you know, on the go type of things, but they're healthy and they're not sticky and they're not like the Nature Valley bars that stick to your teeth type of thing. Things that go along with your schedule and also go along with promoting general health items. Or we can talk about supplements. I know that you don't care for the vitamin D, but maybe like a men's one a day to take care of all of those vitamins and give you a little extra boost if you don't happen to make all the necessary, what's recommended for certain things. So how does that sound?
Sounds very good.
All right. Now I will give you this, and we will see you in about a week for your last appointment, okay?
Excellent. Thank you.
All right.